Hi everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. So I don't have a basket today. So I look like a total crazy person trying to hold all this together and take the thumbnail. But it worked. We made it happen. So I want to talk about what I have been warming and getting through. I haven't done this video in a while, so I will say some of the empties I've had between my last video and today, I ended up just putting right into my home fragrance empties for the month of January. Anything that was in the pile that was empty, I ended up doing that video first because you guys wanted to see it. And so I just put everything that was empty into that bin because I wanted to count it towards my January empties. So I left all the like half-used clams in here to talk about, and then we also have some empties. But I want to talk about two non-Scentsy things to start. I am trying to work out some of my vendor racks. Gemma needs help. She lost her toy in the bin. There you go. Okay, I'm trying to work through my vendor racks. So we worked on some pumpkin pecan waffles the other day. Corey said this smelled like popcorn. Is that what he said? I thought he said it smelled like something that it definitely doesn't smell like. This is definitely a very like heavy scent, I guess I would say. So you definitely kind of, I don't know, I'm just gonna try and get through it. It's definitely not like the most seasonally appropriate right now, but I only have this many cubes left. So I feel like I could probably just like put it around my open concept one more time and be done with it, which is probably what I'll do. But these are from August of 2021. So like, I really want to get them used up. Okay. Next, I want to talk about something I don't know if they're a subscriber or not, but somebody commented on one of my videos and I was complaining about Homeworks candles and not being able to crock them. And this person had commented and was like, I just stick my Homeworks jar in the freezer, just like a Bath and Body Works, you know, anything that has like a straight edge, you put it in the freezer, it will contract and you can just like dump it over and it'll come out. Then they're like, I just let it, you know, take all the wax out essentially, and then chop it if I have to, do whatever, and then just like put it in a jar and put it in my candle crock. And I was like, that is the most genius thing. Like, how have I never ever even considered that as a possibility? Like, that's never crossed my mind. The comment totally blew my mind, so I was like, I have to try this immediately. So the candle I was talking about when I was complaining about crocking was Autumn Pumpkin Patch from Homeworks. So I was like, this is a perfect scent to try this with because I was like maybe down here with the candle, like it was almost gone, but this isn't seasonally appropriate and I'm like over it, you know? So I put it in the freezer. I just like did one of these and popped it out. I probably left it in the freezer for like 2 days. I probably didn't need to do that, but at the point I was gonna check on it like a couple hours after I put it in, I just got busy and like it wasn't working out. So I just left it for a few days, whatever. So I just like popped it out on a rag, and then it was definitely like very cold. The thing about putting your candles in the freezer, because they're glass, everything is freezing, obviously. Like holding everything is so cold. So I just like popped it out. The wax is cold, everything is cold. I just kind of like let it sit and do its thing. I was like, do I think I can like break it apart, because it was kind of like cracked, because I put it in a Bath and Body Works jar so it fit in the candle crock. So obviously these being 4 wicks, they are much bigger in like, I don't know, width, whatever. They're further across than a Bath and Body Works is only like, I don't know what the dimensions are, maybe 3 and 5, I don't know. But like, you can't just like take the candle and put it right in the jar. You have to like break it up kind of. It was already cracked, so I was like trying to like break it kind of, but it was just so cold. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna leave it here and I'll get out my like little vegetable chopper and just come back. So maybe like 30 minutes later, I was just like doing some stuff on my computer. 30 minutes later, I came back and I was gonna chop it, and it actually had just like broken half. So I was like, perfect. So I just took the 2 broken pieces and put them in the jar, and then I put them in the candle crock. I didn't even like take out the wicks or do any of that stuff, because I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to like pop out the wicks and all these jazz. And I was like, I don't even need to take out the wicks or anything. I just literally took everything that was in here and just, it fell in 2 pieces, and I just put it in a jar and put it in my candle crock, and it was amazing. This has totally changed the game with my relationship with Homeworks, because this was like my biggest holdup with them, was like not being able to finish a candle and then not knowing what to do with it. Like I can use my lamp, but the crock is so much more convenient. This totally changed my perspective. I'm like, now, before, like, you know, last week or 2 weeks ago when I was complaining, I was like, I don't know that I'm going to buy any more homeworks. Like, I really am just over this situation. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to be able to crock stuff. That's completely solved now. So I hope that helps somebody else, because that comment, like I said, totally blew my mind. And I was so happy that they suggested that, because it's definitely something I will be doing going forward with anything. I don't know that I have anything like that wouldn't fit in my crock besides homeworks, but if I ever came across something, that's probably what I'm going to be doing with it. So I'm so happy. Like, I'm completely thrilled. Thank you to whoever commented that. It has honestly changed the way I'm going to be using my homework guides, especially with homeworks. It's amazing. So I wanted to share that first off, because that was like a total revelation. I did work on some bricks. So I actually worked on some Luna. I may have brought this to my Scentsy event. I don't know if I've done this video since then. I warmed some frosted vanilla, but then I also brought some Luna as well and warmed that. Luna's just such a classic. And I have this brick, and Luna, it's obviously blue, but the top is like kind of a green color. I don't know if you can tell the difference between like here and here. It's obviously a different color. It's definitely discoloring. I feel like Luna, this does happen to, but it smells just fine. It's like not quite a year and a half old, or since I received it, I guess. But this is definitely one I'll probably be working on this spring or summer, whatever, like this next upcoming season, because I definitely want to work through this. The color change just kind of like makes me motivated to feel like I need to use it. Luna, always great though. Spiced eggnog, I worked on a little bit of this. I think I mixed this with something, but I'm not entirely positive what I mixed it with. But I feel like I did this in my open concept. So I only have half of this left. I think I'll probably be putting this away. It's kind of like November, December to me. And now that it's February, like I feel like I should just put that one away. And then I actually today worked on baked apple pie. So used up 2 cubes across the top. So this one is just really, really spicy. I tried to calm it down by mixing it with some Simply Vanilla. So I'm trying to debate on Simply Vanilla if I keep it in my club or not. And I'm honestly undecided. I feel like it might be just worth exchanging for vanilla cream. I'm not entirely positive. That's why I was trying to do some tests today. But this Simply Vanilla just could not stand up to baked apple pie. I feel like mixing baked apple pie with sugar cookie is like amazing. Simply Vanilla though, I'm like, I need you to participate a little bit more if you want me to keep you in the club. So this one I'm on the fence about. I might just axe it and then keep vanilla cream, because I do feel like vanilla cream is stronger. So I'm on the fence about Simply Vanilla. It might be getting the boot. The combo was nice, and I liked baked apple pie, but considering I feel like if it would have been December, I probably wouldn't have minded. I feel like it being February, I'm like, I just need a little bit less cinnamon to enjoy this today. So that was my status on that. Next empty is pear blossom and cucumber. This is available right now on Bring Back My Bar. This on cold smells really, really good. It smelled not entirely the same on warming. I feel like I get a lot of melon in the clam, but I felt like I got something different when it was going. It wasn't entirely bad, but I was just like, I don't love this the way I do on cold. So I'm actually not going to be clubbing this. I think I have another bar of it maybe. I don't know. I'm not like super butthurt about it if I do or if I don't. I don't need to buy anymore. I definitely liked it on cold more than I liked it on warm. And the next empty is a fried ice cream. This is surprisingly really good. It's definitely like cinnamon and cream. It's not necessarily what you would think of when you think of ice cream, because there's definitely a cinnamon note in it. But I also feel like if it was just ice cream, like you wouldn't smell anything. I don't know. I feel like this could probably be named something else because it does have that cinnamon note in it. But the creaminess from the ice cream definitely like tones it back a little bit, but it's definitely cinnamon forward. So I actually like this. I'm debating if I like it enough to like hang on to it continually. I do feel like Lisa Roberry was like, this is kind of a similar vibe to Churro Churro, which I think Churro Churro is on deck to come back for the next Bring Back My Bar, I think. But so I might like mix this with apple butter frosting just to like see what it's all about. You know what I mean? If it's kind of similar to that, I don't know. Worked on some winterberry apple tea. This is an old packaging, you guys. So I probably, now that I'm talking about this, will use up the rest of these 4 clams because I definitely like, look at this. I love putting these like yellowed clams on my story and then being like, guess what I'm warming? And everyone's like, apple butter frosting or winterberry apple tea. Like everybody knows. But this is just so good. I think I only had one warmer in my open concept where I did this one day. That's why I only used 4 cubes, but I probably wish, like looking back, I'm like, I wish I would have done the whole thing, but it's still really good. I'll probably try to find something to mix it with maybe. And then I also have Mediterranean Spa. This one, again, on cold, I'm like, it actually smells pretty good. I feel like there was a lot more like lemon or something that I didn't love came out when this was actually warming. So I will use up these 4 cubes. Once again, I probably have another bar of it because the ones I thought I really liked, like this one and this one, the ones I kind of like set aside, like I'm going to use these, I bought backups of because I was like, I want to have another one on hand because it was right before my event. So I bought backups of everything that I like intended on using. So I may have another one of these. Once again, if not, I'm not going to be butthurt. But I do have these 4 cubes and I might use them up in the bedroom potentially. Last time I used them in the open concept. I have some toasted marshmallow. I love toasted marshmallow. And I didn't realize, but somebody was like, caramel, chestnut, and toasted marshmallow actually have a lot of similarities. And they actually do. So I'm pretty happy about that. But this is just so good. This is like Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside, less fireside, more marshmallow. Like, who wouldn't want that? That sounds perfect. Okay, the last 4 bars here that we've been working on, we have Pima Cotton. This actually has 6 cubes left. This is so strong, you guys. It is undeniably like the strongest scent I have ever done. I did 2 of the cubes in my bathroom upstairs and it like totally overtook the whole upstairs. I think I'll probably just be rocking like 1 cube of these maybe in my bedroom or my bathroom. If I'm like having a super spring cleaning day, maybe a cube in the open concept, that might be pretty. Maybe even like mixed with something, but I definitely won't be like trying to use up this whole bar in one go just because this is so strong. So I do like it. I actually just bought another bar of it just to have because I'm not going to club it, but I feel like this, I have 6 bars here or 6 cubes here. I have another bar, so it's 8 more cubes. And if I'm only going to use 1 cube at a time, it should last me quite a while, right? So that's kind of my theory. I have Rum Raisin Cookie next. This is so much better on warm than it is on cold. However, I will say, when I was warming this, Corey was like, that smells like crap. That's really not good. And I'm like, I kind of like it. So I'm probably going to warm it again. I have these 3 cubes. I'll probably warm it again in my kitchen and see if he says anything. If he doesn't, we're probably safe. If he makes another comment, maybe I'll take it out of my club. Is it my favorite bakery? No, so I'm okay with doing that, but I do enjoy it, so I wouldn't mind having a few more bars of it. So, okay, Blue Sage and Tonka. I have 4 cubes of this as well. I feel like last year, this went away. I had a bar. I warmed it. I totally fell in love with it. This year, I feel like when I warmed this, like 4 cubes of this bar, I'm like, I was underwhelmed. So, I don't know. I feel like this isn't gonna go in my club or anything because I was just not impressed the way I was the year prior, and I was like, dang, I wish I had this in my club. So I don't know. The same thing might happen to me again and I might regret it, but I will warm these, obviously, these last 4. But something about it I just like didn't love. So I don't know. And then I have cozy chai. So I feel like maybe I warmed this cozy chai with these spiced eggnog brick, but I just don't know for sure. Cozy chai on cold is super, super spicy, and definitely like that chai note. But I feel like it's very, once you warm it up, it's definitely like a cozy scent. And I know some people are like, what does that mean? Like cozy chai, what does cozy mean? But it's just like warm and like makes you kind of want to snuggle up the way that cozy cardigan is just like cozy. It just makes you feel good. So it definitely has cinnamon in it. I did have this in my club like back in the day and I took it out, but I'm kind of bummed because I do actually like this scent. So I will cherish these last 3 cubes that I have. But yeah, on warm, it definitely changes than when it's on cold. I do feel like that is a cold weather scent though. So that is everything that I have been warming. I've been trying to get a little bit better about like mixing it up and doing more things. So been working on that. Once again, trying to incorporate some bricks and some vendor wax. So I feel like we've been doing a good job. What are you guys working on down below? Please let us know and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.